Good morning, everybody. Early bird gets the worm. Says Cecilia. Let's get it. TGIF. Oh, it's for you, Aunt. Heard it through the grapevine. Rabbits, hope you're having a great day. Great morning. Honey, baby. Ooh, I ain't supposed to cry, but these tears on his back. Ooh, loving someone else. Heard it. Steven, my good friend. Celia, my good buddy. Glad you guys are here. Heard it through the grapevine. Ooh. Lose my mind. Be my baby. Ooh. Ooh. Look what shirt I got on, my Karma shirt. And I started the no carb diet, brother. No bread. In 2 days, I'm down 3.5 pounds. Almost 4. Drazzo, my brother. Oh, man. Sucks being a fake DJ, I'll tell you that right now. I think Kingston will be up here soon. Man, I hope you guys are having a great morning. I know I am. Drazzo, you like the shirt? Look. Yeah, code's not gaining weight. I'm getting in shape. I'll be ready in another 4 weeks, maybe, hopefully, if everything goes right. But I hope you guys. Kingston, what's up, brother? How you doing? You're late for your job. Demoted. Hold on, let me write this down. Kingston was late again. He didn't show up on time. It's like, I'm joking, brother. Kingston, you know the deal, man. Look, this is Friday. They demonetize every video I have up here. If I talk about faith, if I talk about health, no matter what I do. But yet there's videos up here. Maybe they get mad at this, but I don't even give a crap. So YouTube, let me talk to you. You have a video up on your webpage that's titled The Best Moving. I won't even tell you what's in there. It's disgusting. The best movie ending ever. And it's disgusting. But you leave that up, and because I want to say a prayer, I have to be demonetized. I play a song. I understand if it's a song, copyright and all that, but the video yesterday, you guys took it down because I played a video. Okay. Well, I've had a subscription before to where it was $11 or something in, YouTube Music. I was still getting hit. So I don't know what you guys are doing, but nobody, I guess if you're a big channel, you're making money, but when you're a little guy doing this, I do this for the people. I'm the people's champ. I want you guys to wake up every day remind yourself of how beautiful you are, how awesome you are, and this too shall pass, man. And you're going to have trials and tribulations. Look, I'm not a prophet. I'm nothing like that. I've been through a lot of bad situations, and it's kind of hardened me, but also made me very observant. And being around, old timers, especially like every time I'm around Sessa, I learn something because I listen. And he gives me game all the time, man. No Diddy shit. But, to me, it's like I have to now do my channel a different way. I have to get into editing. I have to do different videos because I have to watch everything that I say on here. But yet, just go look it up on YouTube. It says the best movie ending ever. It's disgusting, man. Like I don't even whatever. But that's up. So Kingston, I sent you the link. Barbie, how you doing, girl? Barbie, you know what? I was thinking about you last night. Not like that. I was looking through the show and I'm looking at the people and I'm like, man, you know what? I said, Barbie's been here for a minute. Whether she's with me or not, I think you are. And I don't mean it disrespectfully. I'm just trying, how we're trying to always assess things and see what's going on. And, to me, hold on one second. I think you're good people, man. And to me, look, there you go, Barbie. Timothy, what's up, my dog? Where you been? You too, Tim. Look, I don't have to worry about you guys. Look, this is what happens. This is why I don't worry about people having wrenches. Because if somebody starts going rogue, you guys will let me know and we'll take care of it. I want people, anybody can come to this chat if they're respectful, man. These guys talk a lot about they talk a lot about numbers and how many people they got. Listen, let me tell you something. That's where the MC world went wrong. And I say this to all the MCs, 1%ers, some percenters, no percenters, all the mom and pop clubs. A lot of that shit went, I say it, quantity over quality. And I'll take quality every friggin' time. So that's just the truth. That's my opinion. I'm entitled to that. Shout out to the MC world. But no, I'd rather have a couple good few friends here, man, that I know their intentions are pretty good. Drazzo's a good friggin' dude too, man. Straight up, like it's just funny how like when you meet people. Oh shit, hold on, Draz. I gotta. When you meet people on here and you say to yourself, damn, man, you hear so much shit about people, as well as I'm sure people have heard about me, and then you get to see somebody's really good people. That's what I think's crazy, man. Like to just lie on somebody because you don't like somebody, to act like you're better than somebody just because you don't like the way that person's doing what they're doing, to hate somebody that you don't even know, to really go every day on this YouTube and fight and argue, and you're grown men and women acting like a bunch of idiots. And look, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But let me tell you something, because I have to say this. Just because you're defending yourself or responding to the hate, SC Johnson, Snurk, just because, BB from VA, just because you think you're responding and you're handling your business when you're dealing with these people, you go back and forth. Oh, I'm not going to let them attack me. First time, every time you do that, you give them more. And, don't talk about street shit, because when you talk about street shit, the old adage is, gangsters move in silence and violence. Not bigging up gangsters or nothing like that. I'm just saying that the stigma of the whole, what these guys claim they claim they're all street guys. They move like a bunch of girls. They gossip. And this is no disrespect to women, but women talk. Don't. Like, or maybe guys do. As we're seeing, there's a lot more guys that talk now than ever. What's up, brother?
What's up, bro? I'm off today. I'm up in the Cuse.
You got the family with you? That's
I'm up on the I'm up on the hill.
good
No, this is
stuff,
Mike.
man. You're a good
This is
dad.
Mike. His code. You want to say hi?
Hello, how you doing?
I just did her picture.
Sherry Paradise. Wait, is that Sherry in Paradise? Oh man, I wish I was in Paradise.
And Sherry lives in DR on the island.
Does she?
She's on an island. Yeah.
Dominicana. Okay. They treated me well in years, man. I'll tell you that. The Dominican
Yeah,
dudes, man,
she's got it made, man. She's got it made. She's got a nice life over there.
listen, all the bodegas in Philly, they run all that. In New York, they run
Oh
all
yeah,
that, man. Yeah, I know a lot of them guys,
Bella,
man,
what?
down in Philly.
You
One
want to
guy
play
owns like
cards?
18 of them.
All right, in a little bit. Cole's not gonna. He's not gonna be long. He'll be an hour.
Yeah,
All
better
right,
know.
go sit at the table.
Yes, it is, Barbie.
Go
Thank
ahead.
you for that.
Go.
I hope, can't tag you all. Don't worry, Snurk. Snurk says hi to everybody. Amanda.
Hey everybody.
Hopefully, I get to see
I'm just
Sessa.
looking
You ever
at the
noticed
chat
every
over
time me
here.
and Sessa hang out, we don't even take pictures because we don't worry about none of you
Isn't
idiots.
she
We
cute?
really don't, man. We have a blast. Like everywhere. Let me tell you. Let me just say one thing, and don't get mad at me. But Drazzo, there's a lot of people on here that talk about Sessa, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been in South Philly walking around with this guy, right? You think this dude not only like the mayor, but like really people give him respect, but he gives it right back. He doesn't walk around like,
Well,
oh,
of
I'm a big
course.
tough guy. Treats everybody like a human being, man. And that's the way
That's
I was raised. So,
that's
he's
because
a good
Sessa
dude.
was cut from a different cloth.
Yeah, man.
He was cut from a different cloth. He was cut from a cloth where, if you want respect, you
Ain't
give
that-
respect. That's just
Yeah,
how
man. And
that's
to
how it
me, I just
goes.
feel like this, like Kingston, you're fired, bro. You
Kingston,
just
I got
yeah,
your late sub for you, Kingston. So don't even worry about
yeah, it's
it.
cool. Drazzo has you covered. No, I
I
just
got your
think
late
it's
sub.
nuts. Like, look, I don't know if you saw what's going on in the world, and I have to share this because this bothers me, man. Hold on one second.
The only thing
Um,
I have seen that's going on, and I don't know if it was from last year or this year, where the riots in the UK. Now, was that recent?
yeah, man, that's been going.
That's been going on, right? Okay. Because I know it was
Look,
going on
let me
last
just
year.
say this because I have no, because I want to make myself clear to everybody here,
Good
which is
morning,
no
Jules.
disrespect. I respect everybody's uh, whatever you believe in, whatever you support. I respect that. I'm just telling you, I'm entitled to what I believe in and what I see. And I studied history and I studied the war and I have army memorabilia. I'm not saying that I'm any, General Ulysses S. Grant, or I'm not acting like that I'm Dwight Eisenhower. I'm not saying any of that. Or, General Milley or Mad Dog or any of them. But when you see this right here, when you see all these fighter jets headed over to the Middle East, you
Mm-hmm.
guys better wake up. And this is not about an election. I'm just saying you guys better wise up. I don't like to talk about this stuff a lot, but you know, we haven't go look at the last time we moved that much stuff to the Middle East. Like it's about to get ugly, man. So you guys just, get ready. What do you think, Drazzo? You don't have to comment if you don't want. I just feel for the innocent people that are affected by
You
all this.
know,
You know what I mean? That's what I hate. Oh, Jules is here too. I didn't see her.
yeah, she just came in.
Oh, well, I'm just horrible with this shit. I'm sorry, guys.
I
I
do
still
have
think
to agree. People need to wake up. I'm not big on politics and stuff like that, but I
no, no.
think
You know
that
what? If you love Biden, good for you, or Harris, or you love Trump, whatever you like. I'm still going to vote the way I vote, and I'm not going
hmm
to minimize. I'm not going to minimize anybody's, what they believe in. I hate that. I think that that's selfishness, man. Like, what? Because you don't like a liberal, if you're a right wing or whatever, or, you got to hate them or vice versa. Come on, man, grow up. This country back in the day, whether people like it or not, people used to come to a table, sit down, and have grown up conversations and work shit out. Now everything is just, what I'm saying.
who's gonna stab you? Who's gonna shoot you?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
SNS, what's up, my brother?
I
That's
know.
a good dude too, man.
Yeah, I go on to Mike Balls a lot, and he's always in there. He's always greeting me. Yes, Isabella, what do you like?
That's what's up, man.
And when I'm done with this, okay?
Yeah, I gotta go down. And to all you watching, all the haters that talk shit, I'll be in South Philly around 12 o'clock. So I don't hide from nobody, man. And I don't say that as a tough guy. I just say it like, you get tired of watching this shit all the time. Like people still send me stuff that I don't even know. So I just erase it. But I'm like, these guys are still spewing the same hatred, the same junk. It's the same thing. And it's like, man, I could care less. Do what you got to do. But why even engage in it? Like, why even send it to me? You know what I mean? Stupid. So, oh, man. The Pemrose Diner. Oh, damn, man. I wish I would have been there with you. But if you Drazzo, that they have good food. If you ever come up to Philly, we'll take you over there. Mike Ball, what's up, my brother? Mike Ball, you have the
I'm in
Breakfast Club. This is the Early Bird Gets the Worm Club.
Look at the countryside. Look at the countryside.
If you guys don't, that's beautiful. If you don't know Mike Ball, Insane Wheels at Instagram and whatever, I don't even know how to do TikTok. Mike Ball promises he's going to school me one day. We're going to sit down on StreamYard and he's going to show me. He's a good dude, man. Really waiting for, like just meeting good people. It's awesome. I like that. What do you got going on today, brother?
Today, I don't know. Right now, my wife is with her mom and dad. They're at the doctor for her dad.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, Drazzo, I started the no carbohydrate diet, man. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna do that because the no carb diet for an Italian. Dude, you're 100% Italian. Please stop the no carbs. Just eat the carbs.
No, listen. My son was here and his girlfriend and my dad. I made a pound of bow ties last night. I had gravy. They all love my gravy. And I made about 12 meatballs. I'm not going to lie, I probably ate about 4 or 5 of them. And that's it, man. Good. I made turkey meatballs. They were out of this world.
Good. Yeah, you make meatballs.
I seen that little video you did like a week ago with making your sauce and meatballs, I think.
Yeah, I saw that too.
What's good, Drazzo? What up, Code?
What's up, brother?
Kingston.
What up?
It's gravy, my brother. Don't let them fool you.
No, it's not gravy. It's sauce. Stop.
Bro, how is it
If it's
sauce?
red, it's sauce. If it's red, it's sauce. Stop.
Think of this, right? Do you call brown gravy brown sauce?
No, I call it gravy.
Gravy that has meat in it is gravy, bro. If you have a marinara, that's something that's considered sauce. But sauce is very limited, man. Like
I got a chef in the house. Let's ask the chef.
Okay.
Chef Hannah.
Thank you, Celia.
Chef Hannah, can you tell us?
Gravy.
Sauce.
Well,
red sauce. Is it called sauce or gravy? And if it has meat in it, do you call it gravy? See?
Remember, I'm not trying to be biased, but both my parents are from Italy. One's from the north, one's from the south. Well, my mother's gone now, but Wind Whispers, hello.
See, I just feel Italians, eat Italian food so much that I don't know, they just call it gravy because they have it so much,
Mm-hmm.
I call it sauce, but
I call it sauce. I've always called it sauce.
No, listen.
Hannah said if you call it gravy, you're weird.
Okay, well, listen. When you grow up in a house where you have 2 parents from Italy, from both sides, from the north, from the south, and you grow up with people like my grandmother, my mother making pasta, my aunts making pasta, watching them make gravy. I mean, that's what we called it. That's, but it's weird though, because it goes from a range of like, it'll be gravy from like in this area right here, like from Philly, small parts of Delaware County, like that little area, even tri-state, like that little part of Jersey, Delaware. But then once you start getting out, then people start saying sauce. I don't know.
Who do you feel you learned from like cooking the most or watching in your family? Or maybe it wasn't a family member.
Now, Michael Shimmers, I respect that, my brother. Good to see you here. But pizza sauce is sauce because it has no meat. When it has meat, it's gravy. But teach his own. Yeah, we call it gravy. Look, people are leaving. Drazzo, what are you eating over there, brother?
It's just some cereal. S.C. Johnson said old Italians call it gravy.
I don't even put that. I don't dislike gravy, but I don't even use it a lot on my turkey or my mashed potatoes or anything like that. I don't dislike it, but I just don't. I don't know. I don't eat it like I used to. I don't think. Oh man, I can't believe it's Friday today, bro. My week's been
Dude,
like
let me Kingston. What do you think it is when you see this? Because we talk. Can you see this?
Not yet.
Hold on. Right here. Can you see that? Did you see how much aircraft we just sent over to the Middle East?
I believe I did see or hear that. Yeah. Wow.
Look at Michael. Michael's giving it to me, man. Michael, then I understand, bro. Loving that Harley. But look, if you're from Chester County, like I said, you're a little far removed from Philly. So, shout out to you, brother. Let me know where your pizza shop, bro. I'll come up on the bike one day. Well, Michael Shimmers, there's a big event tomorrow. In media, a friend of mine has a club, Stars and Stripes. They're having an event at their place up in media tomorrow. I forget what street it's on, but it's going to be a good time. Really good time. They have like 25, 30 guys, man. They have their little, where their clubhouse is, man. They have like an event. They do stuff for kids, man. Bikers do a lot of stuff, good stuff in the community, man. Yes, Steven.
How's the weather in Philly today? Is it pretty overcast and rainy?
Nah, dude. Look, you see what I have on? Yeah. Look, I have the long sleeve with this
thermal
long sweatpants on.
Thermal and the snow cap. Why? What are
good carbs? Not a thermal.
What are good carbs? Whatever. Pasta's not good carbs, is it?
Yeah, see, you guys know. But no, the weird thing is everybody Italian? Yeah, it's raining over here too, and it's cold.
Yeah.
Yes, they do, Mike. And I love where I'll be, Mike. You know, I'm going to love this one on Saturday because, you know, this time, usually there's 1%ers, you know, that go through there, and they're cool. They show up. They're very respectful. You know, I grew up with a lot of them guys, but these guys really have a brotherhood that's, man, it's just, they're not doing anything. There's no greed. There's always greed when it comes to positions when it's, you know, you got the president, vice president, sergeant of arms, you know, you got different type officers, road captains, whatever you have, road guard, whatever the different things are. But you see, like, what these guys do for their communities and how they're there for one another, man, is really unbelievable. And that's what I think a biker's about. It's not about just because you wear a different flag. I remember, and I can't say what clubs because this is not my business, but I can tell you 2 1% clubs. I was headed to a party down in Northeast Philly. And on the way down there, we got a call that 2 rival clubs, a dude went down on his bike, was banged up. The rival club, even through all that rival shit, they stopped, picked the dude up, took him, and the dude hung out at their clubhouse. And them clubs, they were warned at that time. But that's what brotherhood's about. It's not about all this fake tough guy shit or you got a patch, you're better than me. I don't have a patch. I think I'm better than you. It's about respect, man. That's all it's about. I'm sure, Mike, you'll agree with me, man. It's about respect.
Code, you
live it every day.
You ever seen, did you watch and follow like Sons of Anarchy and all that stuff, or did you never really get into that?
Yeah, but I thought it wasn't good because there was dudes running around with them vests on, and old timers don't want to see that crap. Yeah. Like, you're riding. First off, let me tell you something. Biker 101. If you wear a patch, you don't sit in a car and drive with your patch on. You got to respect that patch. You take it off. That's all I'll say about that.
Did you see that guy
these
getting
guys
gas?
at the gas station? Yeah. But I understood what that dude was doing, man. Like, you didn't earn that. You're not. What's this? Like, a lot of guys, and especially
you bought that.
But remember this: what a lot of people don't think about. Now you have where that took place, and where they got a lot of their, they had that coaches, like real MC dudes coaching them. That's one division out there. Think of all the other guys on the East Coast or rival clubs that might not like that. And then you see a guy wearing that, and then is it about that or whatever? But at the end of the day, man, that's why anybody who wears that patch, I have a lot of respect for him, man, because it takes a lot to wear that, man. But I will say I've seen a lot of clowns that shouldn't even have a vest on, man. Like I don't even allegedly, hello. I don't know how, but whatever. It's not my business. Pizza.
Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, no, I was bringing that up because I remember seeing an episode where all the members of the Sons of Anarchy, they went to like the local carnival or whatever, and they ran into one of the old guys that got kicked out of their club for doing whatever, and they invited him back to the clubhouse after, and essentially they were like trying to befriend him again, but they got him there, and they basically tied him up, and they had to burn this big ass tattoo off his back. That's nuts, bro. Like
bro. Listen,
I know it's only a TV show, but
when
I know
you leave a club, listen.
In real life.
If you leave a club and you're considered out bad, anything that you have that's that logo is their property.
Blacked out.
You got to black shit out, man. There's a story of a dude up here. I can't say who or what because people be able to tie the knots, but he was in the 70s, one of the first out bad dudes, and they tattooed right over his chest. Boom. They tattooed right over it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you had no choice back. What were you going to do? Tell them no?
That's crazy getting it burnt off, though, like crazy.
No, yeah, listen, I've heard all that. I've heard dudes getting tattoos burned off. I heard them getting cut off. And what are you going to do? Run to the cops? For what? Like you were the same guy behind a knife or anything doing that to somebody else at one point. You dig me? Like you did that to somebody at one point. You know what I mean? Like you wanted to grab a dude or rip a cut off somebody. Now when you break the rules, that happens to you. Don't cry wolf. Don't be a little bitch. You got to eat that shit, bro. I'm sure, Mike, you agree with me on that too, bro. I hope you do. See, Mike's going to understand, and I've been around. You know what I mean? I don't just talk out of my ass. And that's why I don't talk about the MC world like that, man. I mean, I would love to, but in a pot, the only way I'll do it's got to be positive. Because nobody's going to tell me bikers are bad, they're no good. Man, listen, I could call them guys from very different atmospheres, clubs, no clubs, in a heartbeat. That's just what bikers do, man. Mm-hmm. We have each other's back. Now, there's a lot that hate each other and want to hurt each other. But, when you got this administration that's in here right now, and I got to be honest, they deem bikers as terrorists. Like, to me, like, that's a far stretch, bro. Like, really? Like a biker? I know guys that all they do is ride their motorcycle across country and go to rallies and donate to toy drives and help go to hospitals where kids are sick, and help elderly in nursing homes. Like, that's the guys I know, Yeah. Exactly.
At least those guys, they stand for something, the bikers,
No, they do, man. Go ahead, brother. I'll be listening, Mike, around 11 when I'm in South Philly, hiding from everybody. Nah, but it's I think it's a great thing though that you can have so much. I think about this. People say, "Oh, there's too many clubs." I can understand that, but like I love the fact that everybody has their own opinion. I don't think the only thing I don't like is when people infringe upon other people's opinions. That's what I don't like. Kingston, are you drunk this morning?
Nah, my Wi-Fi keeps flaking out.
Is it raining over there?
No, it's not really raining, but it's overcast, and we're definitely gonna be getting some thunderstorms in a bit. It's like the 6th day in a row.
Yeah, you need some Verizon Fios, brother.
That's what I have.
What state you in, Drazo?
I'm in New York.
Oh, you're in New York? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken fried steak.
Chicken.
Yeah, I'm actually.
How far are you?
This week, I'm up in the Syracuse right now.
Oh shit! Okay, that's like way up north, right?
Yeah, it's like 5.5 hours from my house on Long Island.
Oh,
that's awesome,
cool.
Bro.
That's what's up. I didn't realize you were from Long Island. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. No, I got the pagan bike club by me. They're out there by me. They have a chapter there.
Where, in Syracuse or Long Island?
No, Long Island.
Gotcha.
Yeah, some good dudes over there in Long Island.
I used to take the ferry from Bridgeport over to Long Island or Port Jeff.
That's what's up, SNS. Good shit.
I have a friend that rides a lot, and he takes the ferries up to Connecticut, and he goes to different places, and they do bike runs. What is it?
Oh, that's good.
The Lake George.
Yeah, I've never been up there, but
yeah.
So, Jazzo, are you enjoying yourself a little bit, or you?
Yeah, man, I'm just glad I got the day off and I can chill out and relax and not worry about work and so
That's what's up.
But now
You
they're
like it out
talking
there
about.
better, or you like Long
I
Island?
do.
What do you like?
No, I like it up here better.
Yeah, I like when you showed the backyard or whatever that land. Yeah, I could get down.
Yeah. That's the back of my in-laws' house.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So, but I like it here better. If the court actually gave me the miles to move because I have custody, I would have definitely moved up here. But because they need to be around their mom too, I was only allowed to move a certain distance away. So,
oh yeah.
Okay. Why? What's the distance they recommend, or was it not?
Everywhere is different. My first marriage, they gave me a 50-mile range, and then this one they gave me 25.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh wow.
So I think it was different because now I got custody, not the mother. So they gave different
Bro, I've been in that court case, man. That's a good feeling, ain't it, when you win?
Yeah, no, it's a good feeling, but it's a pain. It's a pain in the ass to go through it.
Yeah, and it's never like, I'm sure like as the case goes, you win as far as like getting the custody, but you're never going to 100% win because it's just
no, you never win.
No,
you never 100% win because you still have to deal with the other parent. And for me, I try not to deal with her as less as I can, better for me.
Yeah. Same situation, kind of.
So it sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
I was ready to leave my job. I was ready to put my papers in and and come up here and work up here, but because 2 different companies, so I would have to resign from one and then get rehired for the one up here.
Well, how far is Syracuse from like where you're in Long Island? 5.5 hours, you said?
289 miles.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So my wife and I, we did a long distance relationship for a long time.
Yeah, Kingston, what's up with your pool, bro?
Yeah, it is actually up and running finally.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jazzo, we're supposed to have this pool party. Now I'm joking.
Oh yeah.
But finally we had to, I had a bunch of shit I had to kind of prep and do beforehand. Then the pool people came in and did the liner and did the filtration thing and got it all set up.
Could you imagine your mom sitting at the window drinking a cup of coffee and everybody's pulling up for a pool party? She's like, "Who the fuck are these people?"
Hopping out of like one of those airport vans that like
and if it was my car, you see a bunch of smoke coming up. See Drazzo jump out. He swings his hair like this.
Shit, I would do something like that, but I just feel like I'm so far out of the way from people,
No, but listen, how far are you from Cape Cod?
Oh, I'm really far from fucking Cape Cod.
Are
Cape Cod's so far. I've never been up there because it's such a far ride. I don't like driving hours and hours to get.
Rub it in, Aunt. That's cool. Look, he's at the restaurant, the breakfast spot, eating peppers and onions and eggs, probably.
Man. Dude, steak and eggs is like probably the best breakfast you could have. Steak and eggs. It's like having dinner and breakfast at once.
Yeah, retired ones always keep that jacket. Oh, look at that. Peppers and onions and potatoes, eggs, a little bit of hot sauce.
Hot gravy.
Come on, look at this is the country right here. Look at this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, look at that, Jazzo. Hardwire, good morning, my brother.
It's raining out.
Day, brother.
So there's one of my trucks.
Oh, that's nice.
That's my wife's truck.
I bet you the fresh air smells nice up there,
Oh, I love it, man. And then there's my beast right there. My Durango.
Yeah, look.
Oh,
the infamous white Durango. Durango.
That's
Durango's
what's up,
dope.
bro.
You haven't seen one of these.
Which one you like better,
Kingston, when was the
though?
last time you seen one of these?
He's like, Kingston, remember when you.
He's
And then
got
it's like,
he's got my internet now.
yeah. He says, what did you give him your password?
Steak and eggs is blazing. Home fries.
Well, listen,
Yeah.
where Sess is at,
I
he's right in the
disconnected.
heart of South Philly,
Paul, what were
man.
you pointing out, bro?
Huh?
CB
Oh,
antenna.
boat. Sick. Is that a boat?
No, it's a CB antenna.
I can't really. I could only see a little bit of it.
Hey.
These and hope you're
Oh.
feeling good.
Yeah. Okay. Now I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's windy here too, bro.
Oh, that's the CB.
It's
so you
raining.
talk to truckers and all that shit.
I talk to everything. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Hey, breaker 10-4. We got a
Breaker.
38-22 over here, partner.
Dude,
31 come in.
I seen like a funny video or something on YouTube like 2 or 3 nights ago. It was a guy on his CB radio in his truck, and he was at like a trucker's lodge or like one of those parking lots, and he's on the CB radio, and he was
Billy
like,
Go
"Oh,
Bob, come in, Billy Go Bob."
He's like, what's a lot lizard and this and that?" And he was like on live stream, and he was like, "Yeah, there's some guy in a truck over here, and a lot lizard got into it." And then the guy in that truck got on there and was like, "Shut the F up, you're blowing up my spot." And it was mad funny.
That is funny. That is funny.
Yeah, man. I mean, shit. That's crazy. So Kingston, Cape Cod's about how many hours from you?
Geez, that's got to be like close to 4 hours from where I'm from.
Okay. No, they just had a big event up there this weekend, the other weekend.
Okay.
Where are you in Connecticut, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like 90 minutes from New York City.
So you're well past.
I'm
You
right
hate
outside.
grits?
I'm right outside Bridgeport, Connecticut, which is where you would take the ferry over from Long Island.
Yep. I
Oh,
know where
these
you're at.
ants sick. That sucks.
Or actually, I think you could take one into New London, which is up by the casinos. But I would take it
Yes,
into
New
Bridgeport.
London's got another one.
And Bridgeport.
New London
Bridgeport's
goes
like-
to Orient Point.
Yeah, the only thing I've been to, I think, is Port Jefferson over there, which is where it takes, or Port Jeff.
Yeah.
Is that
You're
considered
right.
Long
Port
Island,
Jefferson.
right?
Yeah, that's the north
Right.
side of Long Island. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's not close to
I
the
live on the
Hamptons,
south.
is it?
No, the Hamptons is further out.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's what
the Orient Point dock is closer to the Hamptons than Port Jeff is.
Yeah. I kind of want to explore Long Island sometime, It's like so close to me, but it's, not close because it takes a long time to drive to, but, you would take the...
For me to get to the Hamptons is about, well, now I moved closer, so it's like 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, because it should only take you like 3 hours to drive from like the furthest left of Long Island to the furthest right point.
No,
No, a lot longer.
Maybe an hour and change.
Oh shit! Wow. Okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
That's well, it's 3 hours.
Right.
Heavy traffic. If there's a lot of traffic, but if there's no traffic,
Right.
you get there. You get there in like an hour.
Oh wow.
I'm blessed, man. I
It's not
really don't
bad.
get sick like that. Maybe once a year I'll get a little cold. That's it, bro.
Same here.
I stay healthy, man.
Same
He said,
here.
and you got to take more garlic. I told you, garlic is a natural antibiotic, man. It really is good. Just take minced garlic, put your damn spoon in a damn jar and throw it down. I'm telling you, it'll work. You'll feel better. I guarantee you'll wake up feeling better. I had ginger the other day. Oh, man. I could feel my blood like just rushing through me.
Really?
Yeah, it could be bitter, that stuff, man. You got to be careful. But I like it. What do you got going on today, Kingston?
Geez, that's a good question. I got to see kind of what this weather does. I had a couple things I wanted to get done outside, but if
get better.
Yeah, if it's wet, I'll get something done inside.
Well, they're talking about this hurricane hitting us.
Yeah, I feel like that's like we're getting not the scraps, but we're getting whatever from the hurricane too.
When we got hit with Hurricane Sandy, did you get hit?
Yeah, we got hit pretty good in Connecticut too,
Yeah.
along the shoreline and even way in off the shoreline. I know Long
Yeah.
Island got fucking.
Oh yeah, we got fucked. Yeah, I was
Jersey.
working. I
Oh
worked
yeah.
for 8 weeks, and I worked 16-hour shifts every day.
What, for storm cleanup and all that type of
Yeah,
stuff?
because I'm a utility worker, so we had to
Right.
keep the lights on.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was crazy because there was a lot of things we couldn't do. So basically, what we were doing was we had our trucks, and we had bins inside
Shout
the
out,
truck,
shout
and
out,
we were
Hardwired to your club, and congratulations on the
we
state
were
party,
removing
brother.
meters
If I
from
was in your state,
somebody's
I'd
house.
be there if I was invited.
What were you
I
doing?
would come
Moving
with much
meters?
respect, bro.
Removing the meters off the customers' houses so nobody's house went on fire.
Right.
Because a lot of that was all salt water.
Yep.
So salt water and electric don't mix.
Mike, you're always
Oh,
So we
welcome, brother.
removed
Come up here,
everything.
man. Matter of
Every
fact,
house
I'll
we took
send
all
it
the
to your
meters off.
phone, Mike.
What? And then they just get installed like later back on
So
when it's safe.
yeah, so once the electrician replaced all the wiring and everything, then we went back and put all the meters back in.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
it
know,
was
man.
nuts.
I mean, obviously we got a lot of snow and shit like that on the East Coast, but I'm so
Mhm.
glad I don't live in the Midwest. I mean, all your whole house property and everything you own could get taken out in a flood or a fucking
Oh yeah.
tornado or something, like.
Well, that's
They
what I
just got
always say,
19,
Kingston.
19 inches of rain down in North Carolina.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
19
Like all
inches,
these
could you
people
imagine?
that fight and go through all this stuff on here, bro. There's really more things to worry about in life than somebody's talking about you, somebody likes you, doesn't like you. Like, why do
Yeah.
you care if somebody doesn't like you? You never see them. You don't know them. Why
Right,
would you
exactly.
care?
You don't know them in real life, so why would you care what they say about you,
Yeah, and not
Like,
even that. When
there's
you
plenty of people I don't
display,
like out here. I just
Hell
yeah,
don't
and
yeah.
fuck with them. That's it.
when you display that concern and you show people it affects you, when you have kids, man, you have kids that pick that stuff up and become less confident, and they start thinking everybody's against them. And that's the problem with the
Mhm.
kids. I coached 23 years. I watched them. If you don't have confident parents, you don't have confident kids. And that's something that is, as parents, that's our job to instill into our kids. Love your kids, make them feel confident, let them know, no matter what you think, you're the best. Like, some people don't do that. Oh, I've seen parents like on the phone in the stores, like yelling and having an argument about some, fight or a Facebook post or Twitter or whatever, Instagram. And it's like the little kids sitting there watching. I'm like, because, kids absorb everything. So
Oh yeah.
when parents, those kind of parents that blame everybody else, I don't really like that. Like, what I mean? Hold yourself accountable. That's what I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotta watch everything I
Yeah.
say in front of Bella because Bella picks everything up.
How old is she?
Everything. 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pick everything up.
Oh my god, it's bad.
My granddaughter's 3, dude. She's so smart, though, man. She's hilarious, but she's a little sensitive too. And I'm like, yo, don't cry. Like, I am not the parent or grandparent that you want to cry in front of, because I'll sit there and sing the whole time while you're crying. Like, I don't care. You're not. Doesn't bother me.
So
I block it out.
her uncle has a thing about calling people junior.
Yeah.
So I was on the phone with them yesterday in the morning, and this kid turns around and calls me junior. He's like, "Hey, junior. Hi, Daddy Junior."
Wow, it's bringing rain in over here.
Yeah, the
Oh,
rain.
wow.
Yeah,
just
it's picking
started
up over.
pouring.
It's picking up over here too.
It just started pouring where I'm at.
Yeah, it's picking up over here as
I
well.
actually like rainy days like this, like, I don't know. Unless
Yeah,
we
but
have an
not when it
event or
floods and you end up with 2 feet of water in your basement.
Yeah,
And not when I let them cut me 6 times like an idiot when I was younger, man. And every time I could feel it the day before. There's my brother. My brother. I love you, bro.
What up,
Aaron
Steve-O?
C4. It's my day one guy right here, man. I hope you and your family as well too, my brother. Love you, bro.
Yeah, usually
Hey guys,
2 days.
I gotta hop off.
Go ahead, brother.
No doubt, bro.
I'll talk to you later.
All right, man.
Later, guys.
Later, Jazzo.
Yo, you know what?
I was gonna
exactly
say that,
my point, brother. We're bikers. We don't like the rain.
Oh yeah, true. You can't ride. Yeah.
You too, bro.
I never seen a biker with not an umbrella, but some type of cap over him for the rain, you know?
Yeah, they have these things that you like sit in. I seen them like dudes attached to their seat, and it's like they can wear like their waterproof boots, and they wear like whatever water, I guess, water reflective pants, and then they have that little canopy thing.
Oh, yeah.
But the only thing about that canopy thing, man, is you got to be careful because you have to be able to see. That's why, look, I'm an old school biker. To each his own. I come from an old school. Mike, I don't know if you agree with me, hardwire. I'm from an old school. I would never drive with a radio on my bike because back then the way I was raised is you didn't put radios on your. You have to pay attention. But that's look. Needless to say, I don't care whoever does that. That's drive you. I don't like fairings and all that, man. I come up, dude, riding hardtails, man. Like, not if you know what a hardtail is, man. That's a pretty rough ride. Like,
yeah, it's
my
not
uncle had a
comfortable.
panhead. I used to ride his panhead.
Yeah, exactly right. There he is, Lance Churdy Tree.
Oh, that's what's up, bro. Have a great time, man. God bless, Darren.
Yeah, anyone who's had surgery and has metal in them and shit like yourself, or like my dad. My dad used to be able to predict like a snowstorm before the weathermen, you know? He'd be able to tell weather was moving in.
Even Mike Ball. Mike, I have more respect for you now, sir.
It's the bare necessities.
No, you heard what he said. Look, he said, I don't have a radio on my bike at all because I love riding club style. They tell me, Mike, man, I'll be honest. I've been told before that I would be a good brother, and I think I would. But my thing is, if you dare to do that, if that's what you want, you got to go all in. You can never half step that shit. I hate the guys that are half in, man. They're the guys that always f shit up, man. You got to be in all the way. Tomorrow's a good party, though, man. They do a lot for the kids. They raise some money for vets. It's gonna be a good time. So,
where's that, bro?
Your dad's old school bike is cool. Look at Lance. Damn, Lance. What's up, my dog?
Hey, play on, playa. Play on, playa. That's big.
Yo, and they do too. Me too. I wish I was in the DR right now because I'd be sitting right there eating with you. Yeah, I'm in PA.
What about you, Hardwire? What state you from?
I think he's down like Virginia, one of the Carolinas.
I like to try to predict where some of your subscribers or some of our, people in the chat are from. You know?
Yeah. Look, she's from the Dominican Republic right here. Shout out to the DR.
That'd be nice. I never been out of the country. I never even been to like an island or nothing.
Oh, I've been to your state, Hardwire. I've been to Ohio.
Gotcha.
Want to run back in the day, in the late 90s, man. I ain't gonna say who or what, but yeah, I've been up there. That was a long ass ride, bro. 11 hours to where we went.
Dude, you know what scares the shit out of me? You don't really see it a lot with motorcycles on the highway. Maybe if you're in a traffic jam, they might hit the breakdown lane. But, dude, I'll be doing 75 in the left lane. There will be a car doing 60-something, whatever, in the right lane on the highway. And then a street bike just comes and zooms right down the middle at like probably 200 miles an hour. Dude, that scares the you-know-what out of me. I don't like that.
No, I tell you, I don't like the street bikes at all, man. I can't with my back. I can't get comfortable, but
right. Yeah, I've
I
never
rode
even rid
like
those. I would trash that thing and probably die.
What you got to remember though, as a kid, like I always had a bike. I was always on somebody's bike, man, and getting somewhere. And I'm talking as a kid.
I mean, I rode bicycles, Harleys, but never ATVs or nothing, or bikes.
There was like 16 years old. You're driving a Harley. Yeah, Lancaster's not far from me, bro. I had to come up and see you, man.
I seen Hardwire on that show, Amish Mafia.
You didn't see him on there.
Up in Lancaster. Yeah, he was driving the horse and buggy with Lebanon Levi or whoever the guy is.
Nah, see.
Mr. Lebanon Levi. The owner,
no, not him.
the president of the Amish Mafia. Them
No,
dudes
that's
roll
a hoax,
deep.
bro.
Them Amish dudes roll deep. You don't want to run into them.
No, he had a what's the name up there though. He did have one of them vet clubs protecting him. I forget which one it was though, but come on, man. You can't
I seen a
see the
video.
thing is like remember this though, Kingston, because I gotta school you on something. I think Mike and Hardwire appreciate this. A little piece of advice. Because you're a civilian, you can say little jokes and say shit, but like me, I couldn't get away with what you just did. You
What's
dig what I'm
that?
saying? What you just said, like about
Yeah.
the Amish mafia shit, I couldn't joke and do that. I'd be
Yeah.
held to a different standard. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah.
No,
I mean,
he's laughing hard, but I'm just telling you how it is in the community. Like when you're around bikers, man, sometimes dudes.
maybe I'm not a civilian, bro. Who said I'm a civilian? I'm in the Irish mob, fucking stateside. No,
Hey, that's a good thing.
Irish mob,
Rehabilitated behavior.
stateside. G.
No, listen, man, you should be proud of what you were doing. You should be proud of yourself, man. You're doing good. You're holding it together, man.
Yeah, I'm hanging in there. Yeah, I like hopping on here though. It gets me out of my mind a bit and gets to
Yeah, man,
socialize,
anytime, bro.
talk to some people.
Man.
got some cool people up in here today and every day.
Yeah, man. And I love like these guys can take jokes, man. They have a sense of humor, man. Not everybody's all who the hell
Yeah,
is this
me and
guy?
all my friends used to just hang around and bust balls, dude. You gotta,
No, yeah, I know.
gotta take things lightly.
No, I know Hardwire, but I'm just talking protocol, my brother. That's all. Oh shit. That ain't my fault. I don't know her.
You got any prank calls coming in today?
No, my cousin. No, I put the block on her. Still, I did it on the house phone. Like this phone has been registered since 2003. I'm like, what?
Did you go into your settings and click notifications off of those apps you don't want them on?
No, I got to do that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you did that yesterday.
No, he's coming on. Mike's gonna come on. He's rolling a joint. Yeah, Mikey, do that, brother. Kingston, where's your vape at, bro?
Spinning up a doobie. I got something around the corner. Why are we about to have a session?
Yeah, how's your mom? Like, does she mind that you smoke? She don't care.
Nah, she burns with me.
Yeah.
And it's funny, she never like really burned. Like my pops and I used to, indulge all the time, and she would take like a hit or two. You know what I mean? But
And we
yeah,
smoke joints, right?
yeah, I like smoking doobies. But if I'm by myself, I got like a couple glass. I like glassware too. I like to be able to like taste.
Look at this thing.
I used to just smoke 10, 12 blunts a day when I was in like high school and even like the years after that. But I'm not around that many people to do that, and I don't like smoking blunts like that. But we used to be heavy on those Garshes and those Vanilla Dutches.
Amen to that, Hardwire. You ain't lying about that, bro. Thank you, Lisa, because that's what we're doing. This is look. We don't like bullies. We don't like fake tough guys. We don't like racists. We don't like haters. I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. All I want to do is just people, man, and enjoy life. Why would if you've been through pain like I've been through, Kingston's been through, a lot of you guys. Well, why would you want to go back and tap into that, man? Try to do the best you can to be positive. And like I said, man, nobody else is going to tell you they love you. Tell yourself.
Yeah.
Be there for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all. Who else is going to be there for you?
Oh, cool. Look at that.
That's what's up. Good for you. God bless. I hope you're having a great time.
Yeah, it's cool. There's all these like X amount of different.
Yeah, bro. See, look how God works. Drazzo, congratulations, man. Look.
That's good news, man.
Yeah,
Good news.
bro. See, that's the news. For everybody, take a minute. Drazzo's father-in-law is cancer-free. God bless.
It's great.
Yeah.
News.
That's the stuff that impresses me in life. Not some dude telling me how tough he is and, what he had to do to survive. Man, nobody wants to hear that shit. Yes, Wyndham Whispers.
Likewise.
I smoke the camo wraps, man. They're it's all natural. There's no nicotine, nothing in it.
What's
But
it
I like
called?
joints too.
What's it called?
Camo. No, here he is. My brother. Yo, go look. He's at like 3-some million views, man. My brother
I'm gonna
Chicky.
go watch the rest of that interview with him and that dude Mark Norman.
Yo, Chicky, I don't know if you know, but people are taking his clips. Like people are studying. He's dropping a lot of game, bro. Whatever you want to say about Chicky, people like him or not, he's talking from experience. He was in the game. The guy's had $3 million book, whatever you want to say. And he's spitting, telling you how the game goes. Like, yo, people, Chicky, you don't need me to tell you this, bro, but your mom's watching over you. You're making your parents very proud, bro, for real. You know what I mean? I missed the hell out of my mom, bro.
I could use some betting tips.
Exactly, Hard. See, I could hang with Hardwire. Like I would travel to go to, like, if I had the time to go, I would get on that bike and go to his party if I was invited, because I could be around a dude like that. Plus, I know how to conduct myself, you know, and I just think it's refreshing to see people to hold that, man. No, I'm serious, Chicky. I'm not just telling you what you want to hear, man. I know your mom and dad's looking down proud, brother. Straight up.
Cool.
You know what I mean? Like Chicky did too. He got rid of all the haters. He don't give a shit. You know what I mean? He's like,
hey,
when
you're doing good things and making solid moves, and you're just doing solid shit. A lot of people aren't going to like that because they're not able to do that, or they can't find it within themselves to put that together. So that's just what the haters are, man. Haters.
Like I told Chicky from the beginning.
Mike?
What's up?
What's up, brother? Thanks for shooting by. Like I told Chicky, like I told Chicky from the beginning, I told him, I said, listen, bro, you hung around. I didn't have to say the name of the mob, dude. Well, he was around all that, man. He was a book. He did his thing. He's not lying about nothing. And when people see you're a real dude, you know, and to be honest, the haters, as you learn in life, sometimes your biggest supporters, they watch you more than the people that support you. You know, he's almost did 4 million on the one video, just telling his story about shit he's been through, man, in his life.
I love that. Awesome. What's his channel?
Yes. No, what's the name of that guy's show he was on? Chicky, what's the name of that guy in the tent?
Mark Norman.
I feel like I know that name. I've heard.
Yeah,
I feel like I've heard it.
Mark Norman is, if I'm not mistaken, he's one of the dudes that is like on Andrew Schultz's podcast. That comedian Andrew Schultz.
Makes sense.
Yeah, with the long hair.
Yeah, kind of. I don't think he's a hippie, but he looks kind of hippie-ish.
Totally.
His name's Mark Norman. Watch this.
Yeah, I watched some of that interview, but I should go back and watch the rest of it.
Yo, listen, I talked to Chick. He's a great dude. Hold on, this ain't the one.
I love these morning shows that you guys do. It's awesome. I love that Kingston's in here too. Like, I love Kingston. Kingston adds a good value to the show. I love it.
This is how you know.
Appreciate that, my friend.
Of course.
Yo, this is how you know. Look right here. This isn't even the guy. It says 1.5 million views right here, right? But this isn't the original guy's show. That's somebody who posted that.
Yeah, someone else posted it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the original.
Yeah, the original channel.
Yeah, I think it's at like 3 or 4 million right now.
Wow. It wouldn't surprise me.
Does he say it in the chat? I'm reading.
I know the power of the internet and how far things travel, or how quick things travel, or things that go viral. I mean, it's freaking crazy.
Dude, you're telling me I have 3 videos that hit over 1 million each.
Wow, no shit.
3 of them, and each time it is like the biggest rush ever. You know what I mean? Because it happens like that.
Wow,
like one of my first video that ever hit over 1 million. It was weird. It was at I think it was at like 5,000 views for like 5 days.
Oh,
and then out of nowhere, bing, like no one shared it. You know what I mean? It, like no one in particular, it's just the algorithms.
Yeah. When I hear like a creator or someone that, makes something and uploads it, they're like, usually the thing that the video that gets the most views, they either A, weren't going to post it, or they were like not going to do it.
I was not expecting my video, that first one. I was not expecting it whatsoever to get anything.
Yeah, get that much traction like that.
I thought maybe the typical 9,000-10,000 or something like that, but nope. That MFer went skyrocketing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Emerald, hello.
By the way, this is a pure for YouTube, quote unquote, it's tobacco, right? But
yeah.
But this is a full moon rock. Whole ass.
Oh, come on,
for real?
thing.
The whole thing.
Hold on, let me see.
Oh, dude, I have to put it out because it's so. The whole thing is moon rock.
Oh, man, Philly's still messed up, bro. They didn't like,
dude. This shit, the way they do it. See, this is all Cali. It's all Cali, so it's not.
So what's it look like? Like the moon rock that you're talking about?
I'll grab one. Hold on.
You never seen it, bro? It's got like it's like.
I think I have.
Wax, the bud, then the keef.
Oh wow! Okay, I don't know then.
Emerald's got the best nails. If you ever see her Instagram, or whatever, I just see the picture. You always see the nails, man. Them Jones are like always done like to perfection. Oh yeah. Oh,
it's keef wrapped with
wax
like
too, right?
Yeah, it's all wax and then it's a bud inside, so it's like coated like 4 times. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, Mike, I'll cheers to that with a little bit of a dab hit. How's
Absolutely.
that?
I got them in the back too. I'm ready to fire up at any time, you know?
That's funny.
Listen, but I'm gonna be honest though.
Yeah, give me a sec. I gotta step to the side.
I haven't spent any cash on that stuff in years. So how can I not?
I don't know, but I tell you, that's my goal to one day, like, once I learn this editing stuff, I would like to get somebody to, because I'm bringing joy and hope and happiness, man. I think we will go together.
That's exactly what what I've been doing from what I think of day one. And so, not to put you down at all, because you bring a huge amount of value to this platform. You know what I mean? You do.
Carlos, I love you, my brother. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, absolutely. So, but you'll eventually get to that point though, where you're on it consistent long enough. I mean, you got to remember, there's 17 years of streaming behind me. 17 years of streaming for the first 2 years, I streamed to a donut, 0 people, man. So you got to learn, you do that kind of stuff and over time it will pay off.
You said the magic word, like you say. You told me a lot of people, you got to be consistent. Sometimes it's hard with my old man, but I it's like the window, like today it's raining. He doesn't feel good, so he's really not even up yet. But some days he might want to get up. It's like, say if it's cooler after 9, I can't tell him no. So it's like,
King.
So I'm look at that.
This is what Hardwire sent me since you called him Amish.
Wow.
That's great.
When you're Amish, but all about that biker life.
Yo, that's so funny. That's
great. Hardwire out here.
But Mike, I hate them kind of dudes in the clubs too. The kind you can't joke with, man. They're so stiff.
Oh yeah, no, there's a lot of those guys, and I love being brothers with those dudes, and then I fuck with them.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, if I'm holding the same patch as you, I'm gonna grab your whole ass neck and everything. Like listen, man, we're the same brotherhood, man. You have to love me. You have to respect me at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy too.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you say that, it's funny because I can recall being at the one event. I don't have to say when it happened, but it was the big event for the region. And I remember old heads that I was around, guys I know my whole life that 20, 30 years in. And you see these new guys have cuts on. They're 1%ers. They have cuts on for couple of years.
Like 2 days.
Yeah, they're probably clean.
And they're trying to tell me, I've been around these guys. I was 10 years old. That's how long I've known them. You're trying to tell me how to conduct myself. And then the one old head looks over and he said, yo, brother, can you go get me a drink? And I said, no problem. What do you want? He's like, you sure? I said, yeah. He's like, it wasn't like, he didn't say, go get me.
Right.
And one of the dudes said something. Mind you, this dude that said something, like I told him, you're not going to last. He's been out of the club out bad for like a couple of years now. But the old head says, he said, you think, he said, hold up. He said, I got this. He said, you're laughing. He said, this guy I know 20 some years.
Right.
He's like, you guys, I don't even talk to guys unless you've been in the club for 3 years. I was like, he's like, plus I didn't ask him or tell him to do anything. Well, I asked him, I didn't tell him. And I was just like, damn, man, it was good to have somebody like defend you. Not that I needed anything
you're a
like
special person then, because the truth is, as soon and I know how fucked up it sounds, but as soon as someone puts on that patch, they automatically, I don't care if they got it yesterday, they are now that hierarchy. You know what I mean? And so, I've had guys, you know, do that in front of me, not to me, but in front of me, like where I was witnessing it all. And someone call out someone like that, you know, and it's like, dude, I've been around the set for 20 years. They're like, we don't give a fuck. You know, we don't care. We're telling you. And you got your patch yesterday, dude. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean? Like, yeah, but that's crazy how that works. So that's one of the like things that like people always got to be wary about. That's why dealing with citizens is hard. You know what I mean? Because you don't really know what you're in for, because you don't know the background and the history of them.
No, and the thing is, like, and I think one of the reasons why I get respect, and even when I was questioning about something I never did, I never called any 40-year guys I know. I stood on what I stood on because I know I didn't do anything wrong. And to these guys' respect, they, you know, we got through everything. But to me, it's like, if you are affiliated or you're with around a club the way that I have been, and if you claim or once you, even if you have a support shirt, there's a lot that comes with that.
Oh,
like, you got to conduct yourself. You represent them, you know, so that means every time you're wearing a support shirt, and I've been in situations where, you know, other clubs, oh, what's up with that? You know, meeting at like gas stations and shit. And shit almost going down.
Happens all the time.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, to conduct yourself in a way, it's refreshing because I'm 51, bro. You're a young dude, and even Harvard, I'm sure he's younger than me. To see people, the way you guys carry yourself, that's the kind of guys I grew up around. Now, mind you, Philly at the time I was coming up, they were fighting. They didn't let nobody come in Philly. You know, you heard the story.
It's like
I was around all that.
Blocked off, like no one in or out type thing. Yeah.
And I remember being on South Street after an event, and two brothers were fist fighting. And my dumbass, I'm 19, 20. I try to jump in the middle. My cousin, who's a patch, grabs me and is like, what are you doing? You can't do that. Like, that's when I learned right there at 19 that doesn't matter how tight you are. If you don't have the patch, it's not the same relationship. So it's good that you guys like understand that people like Kingston, like, or whoever, like anybody talking, like, you respect civilians, but other guys like me, I got to be held different. You know,
right, but here's the thing: like when we are talking to civilians, we know the majority of the club guys. We know that you don't know most of what. Yeah, otherwise, we wouldn't have MC Protocol. We wouldn't have you guys. You know, it's an underground thing. You know, it just is. There's underground societies around the world, everywhere, and Motorcycle Clubbing is one of them. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, we know that you don't know. You know, so we're not gonna like sit there and go, oh, you didn't do X, Y, and Z, so now I'm gonna deck you in the face, kind of thing. No, that doesn't normally happen. You know, there are some idiots out there that just totally get their minds loose and they do shit like that, which to me is dumb. I'm like, why would you do that? You want to be accepted by the outside world, but some people say no, the fuck I don't.
Yeah.
So there's that too. You know,
a friend of mine said, why didn't you start your channel talking about, you know, your friends and where you came up and who you're around? I'm like, I could have did that, but to me, that's a cop-out. Number one, I'll tell you why. And this the only reason why. So everybody, whoever, listen up.
Probably not many of them around anymore.
If you are not a patch, I don't care if you got a support shirt, support patch. If you never held a patch, I don't care. I'll tell you how many years you got with the club. You have to respect the brothers that put the time in to get the patch. Look, I'm saying there's guys that buy their patches these days. I don't respect that, but to the guys who put the time in, like, I never ever look for any special treatment or anything like that. And that's the truth. Like, a lot of guys always think that if you're affiliated, you know, that makes you like Like some people really think
A
that
step ahead or
a
something.
support shirt that you're on the level that of a patch, man. And that's I've seen a lot of guys get fucked up over that shit. I'm being real.
Yeah, no, I mean the whole support
I,
thing, that whole ordeal, like support
Yeah.
shirts and stuff like that, people getting hemmed up, it happens daily. You know, that whole
Yeah.
thing right there, like you got to remember the club is not going to come running to save you when you're a support club guy, you know. Dude, no one's going to come and save your ass. No one.
Yeah.
No one from that club, no one's going to come rolling up. You know, if you were a patch, holy shit, they would be pulling up in seconds type thing. You know?
I could share this story because I don't have to say too much. So I pulled up at a Wawa one night and I had a support shirt on. I won't say what club. And as I pull up, I see 3 motorcycles. And I'm like, oh, man, I already knew what this was. I already seen the side rocker. And this was the opposition. So I walk up, I go in. And I see this one dude's grilling me, man. And he's, you know, I said, oh, man. So I check my waist. I'm like, God, I got my whack on me. Because, you know, I'm not carrying a gun, dude. I'm not, you know, I'm a felon. I'm trying to beat my case now. I got court in March. I'm trying to do, you know, I'm trying to live right. And I put them things down. You know what I mean? I don't. So I'm outnumbered. But the reason why I didn't get into the tussle was, number one, because the one dude, I knew his father, man. I come up with his father. I didn't know that small world. But I stood on, I said, look, I'm not being disrespectful. This is what I come up under. These are my boys, the same way you guys have your friends.
Yep.
I know a lot of your guys too. It just maybe one embraced me more than the other. And, you know, nothing happened that night. Thank God it went down good. But, I mean, it could have went a whole different way. But
It always
I think I got more respect for – they said, I respect that you're not backing down. You know, I mean, I would have probably got fucked up, but I would at least, you know, they would have known they were in a fight. I'll tell you that. You know,
Mike, what's your age range, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 29.
All right, cool. I figured you were probably like maybe in your 30s and shit like that.
No, like
most people look at me and they're like, "Oh, dude, you're 16." You know?
Oh yeah, I get that too.
The only reason why is because of the tattoos. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that makes me look a little bit older.
Yeah.
You know?
Nah, man. Because you're a biker, and the stigma of bikers is you're supposed to be this brash, ignorant motherfucker. You're far from that, man.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
And not only that, I'll tell you another thing too. Let me go off a cliff. If it was, say, if I had a chance, say if I decided, all right, tomorrow I'm going to pick up the flag, right? I would take, rather than an old head, I would want to come up under a dude. Like I would say Mike, or however the sponsorship, like
this is a good topic right here, actually.
Because let me tell you why. You come with the old school wisdom, but you got the new school wisdom. A lot of the old heads, they don't want to embrace that shit, man. They're stuck in their ways. Dude, I'm not saying I'm this big biker. No, I'm saying I just been around. Sessa too. Everybody I know, he knows and more. His brother's been whatever. We don't have to get into that. But
no, that's a very good topic that you bring up, dude. The whole thing about like age range and stuff like that when you're, let's say you're coming up and you want to prospect and have a sponsor. You know, it's very interesting because I had a few guys that were in their 30s, 40s, 50s that I was their direct sponsor in the club.
Yeah.
And that's very interesting that you said it like that, because I had all of them say that I'm so glad that I went under you. You know what I mean? Like I was honored by that. You know what I mean? Because I really took it very serious.
The thing I like about you too is I think that you could tell a dude that's been around and a dude that's not, because me just telling you I've been around or whatever, it is what it is. But protocol, all that, I really lived that life just because I feel like, when you've been around that much. And that's when a lot of guys get confused. They ride around on bikes, they're independent, like, F a club, F this, F that. Like, so what? You're going to drive down the highway and pass them? You're not going to do that. Right. It's not going to end well for you.
Yeah, stop the cat.
Stop the cat. And it's never, the clubs never, look, maybe a small incident, but most clubs, they don't set out to disrespect people. And the thing you bring to the table is you could, like, if a situation arises, you can actually mediate between the youngins where the old heads can't have that conversation.
Oftentimes that is the position that I'm put in. Like not only in the club life, but in real life. Like outside world, it's the same weird thing. Like I'm like almost like the liaison from the old head generation and the new head generation. You know what I mean? It's very interesting.
You're getting a lot of props over here. Darren C4, and he's a street guy from New York. Changed
I
his
very
life.
much
He
appreciate
said,
you guys, man.
you know.
Yeah, that's a damn fact,
Yes,
Hardwire.
Hardwire.
100%.
Straight up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think that, like, you know, for me, you can talk about MC life and what you've been around and stuff you've done without saying names every 5 minutes. I've never understood that. And I told you why I like what you do, because you don't dog the dudes out, man. You give guys a voice, man. You're like, you know, some other guys, I feel that they might be a little biased, or, you know, maybe if they're affiliated with some clubs, they might hate other guys. You know what I mean? You can't really do that on here and survive. I don't
Yeah,
think.
for
You know
me,
more than me.
I am all about, especially when it comes to the club stuff, extremely unbiased. You know what I mean? I go based off of facts, and then I'm the mainstream media pushback, right? So, but I do see that a lot where, you know, because I'm in that spot where I'm observing it all. You know, I'm seeing it all happen, and I have to be able to keep good connections with everyone. You know what I mean? Because there's no way that you can do this without having connections on the backside. There's no way that you would be shut down so fucking fast. It's unreal.
And, you know, like, if people say, well, how can you put up certain thumbnails, and are you taking sides of this and that? No, bro. I feel like you're giving the guys a voice. I feel like people know, like I said, I don't know. I'm saying I feel that from street smarts and being around, guys don't have to worry about what you're going to put out. You're going to tell it like it is. And that's something that I think you bring to the table too, man.
Hence why I do it live, by the way. It's to make a point as well. Like, hey, not only because I'm a live streamer, but it's like, hey, look, I've brought all these guys on live, and I've never done a gotcha moment for a click. I've never done like anything stupid. You know what I mean? And so my work, you know, my work speaks for itself. But bring it up.
Yeah,
Lance,
doing stuff live too really gives the scope of
honesty.
It gives the full version of you too.
It gives honesty.
So you do a
Lance,
live every morning at 11?
Every single freaking day, Monday through Saturday.
Yeah, he's consistent, bro. Lance, here's what I would tell you.
Yeah,
he said, go to our protocol question. The P's often stop my cousin's bars that are appropriate to her. No, not well. Before you would.
Oh yeah, man. No.
You can send them around, but what I think would be better if you walk up and say, you know, not when two guys are talking. Don't ever interrupt that. You see a guy by himself, like, hey man, no disrespect. It's my name, you know, support from a distance. I just want to know, can I buy you guys a drink? You could do it that way, or just send them a drink. But see, a lot of them guys like when you approach them a little, I think, because, you know, building a dialogue, you're not like, well, some guys might want to intimidate, but I don't know, maybe sending them. I guess, yeah, you could do that too. But I would always walk up, introduce myself with respect, you know, and just, you know, no tough guy shit. Just, you know, some guys might embrace it, some might not. But if it's your cousin's bar, I would tell you to ask your cousin. I'm sure he's familiar. He probably knows one of the guys who's more personable. Find who that guy is, and then approach it that way. That's the way I would approach it.
Yeah,
don't even go right up to him. Talk to your cousin. Find out who's the guy who talks a lot. You know, because and that's the guy you go talk to. I don't know, Mike. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that's
man.
Solid.
I mean, for me, I wouldn't send them drinks. I'd go over there, shake their hand.
Exactly.
Just be like, hey, I want to buy you guys around real quick. You know, do you mind if I, you know, what are you guys drinking? You know what I mean? And then you get them around, and then you shake their hand and just say, hey, I just want to introduce myself. I'm so-and-so from so-and-so, and then head your way, you know, and they may look at you and go, hey, wait, come back over here, dude. Come hang out, dude. You know, you may get that invite.
Where you going, bro? Sit down. You're not going to have a drink with us?
Yeah. But if they're in the middle of a conversation like Hardwire is saying, yeah, obviously wait.
I've seen, Hardwire, I've seen so many dudes. I've sat and waited. Look, I'll tell you what. There's a guy who's a nomad that's dear to my heart. And I saw him in Atlantic City. But he was talking to a guy I've known since I was a kid. I sat waited for 20-some minutes. He was still talking. You know, he winked at me, gave me the wink, but I still would not go over there. He was still talking to a guy. They told me for like a whole hour. I wound up moving on because you never interrupt that, man. Don't ever interrupt two guys talking, man.
What'd you say? He winked at you?
Yeah, because he's
That's
let me know he
cute.
saw
Nah,
me.
That's cute.
I'm just talking
Kingston.
shit.
No, this
I was gonna
this
say
guy's
before
far
my
from
call.
cute, man. He's a legend,
Jim,
but
thank you. I appreciate you.
legend in a way that I just appreciate what he did. You know, as when you have over 40 years in an organization, you go to jail for an organization, you wear that flag and you represent it so hard, and you believe in that. Despite what some guys don't like you, who's out bad, don't talk to this guy. I respect that shit, man, because it's not easy to do that, man. Every time you put that flag on, there's at least 50 guys waiting to run into and give you a hard time, or there's always somebody wanting to take that off your back. Maybe they don't do it as much as they used to, but in the 70s and the 80s, I mean, it was crazy, man. I look, about 15 years ago, I was in a guy's house and I look over and I see all these cuts on the floor. I'm like, what the hell did you do? And I see patches. Like, this dude literally single-handedly, one dude took like 16, 17 patches. And the sad part is I say that to say this, he's not even in the club no more, man, because he sided with a guy who was out bad, and it's none of my business, but like, he's such a solid dude, man. He was a sergeant arms. I'm telling you, that's the guy you wanted to be around, because he could play both sides. He could be a maniac, and he's very, very respectful and can talk. But I see so many guys, man, that aren't appreciated. That's the shit that I hate about the club life, man. A lot of good dudes, man, get bad names for
that does happen a lot, because politics, unless you're really good at playing politics, it's hard. It's hard.
I was gonna say, you ever see a situation, which I'm sure that like maybe two guys are beefing in the same club or whatever like that.
You too, brother.
And there's been issues going on for a while, so one of them will try to sabotage the other guy and like either get him X'd out or get him to fuck himself up or set him up almost to where
daily. That's politics. That's called politics.
Yeah,
Kingston.
That's why I was saying, unless you're good at playing politics, the club life is extremely fucking
I know,
hard,
that's
because
too bad.
you will run into it.
Play politics.
Because it's always, Kingston, remember, if one guy wakes up one morning, he's pissed off, and however his day, he wants to determine how it's going to go. Some guys just wake up one day and be like, oh, I don't like that dude. For what? They make up a story, and then they start putting it out there. Then you got half the guys go against them. It's always that way. Half stays this, half stays that.
Yep.
And a guy's out bad. It's a solid dude. Didn't even do anything wrong, but
that does happen a lot.
Yeah,
a lot more now than it used to be.
Wow.
Yeah.
Back then, if you were out bad for something, it was like for 4 things. You know what I mean? And now you can be out bad for like fucking anything. Looking the wrong way.
You know, I feel
man, it's crazy. Like, he wore his. I seen him. It took him too long to get his vest off before he got in the car. He's got to go. I mean, like little shit like that. Like, it's crazy. I've seen that, man.
And Hardwire, you're 100% right. He says it's hard no matter what, even if you're good with politics. Abso-fucking-lutely, you're right.
You can just get stuck in situations that ain't got nothing to do
just because you're good at playing politics, let's say, you may be good 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah, you get hit with a stray or some other.
You're gonna get hit eventually. It's the way the club life is. I'm gonna be honest. Everyone's got to turn in the barrel. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's fucked up. You know,
that's a
good point.
It happens all the time.
Not even with like the MCs, but I'm sure a lot of other like non-motorcycle clubs, gangs, like whoever has these groups
or organizations, right?
Yeah, but I'm sure that like eventually. Yeah, no, I don't know. That's just crazy, man. How a lot of that works, you know?
Yeah, no, the protocols of everything is very interesting. It is. I mean, the whole reason why protocol is even around is so it allows the big fish and the small fish to swim peacefully in the same pond.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's amazing how it works, though.
You can't,
But if you really think of it, like,
all the good
most of the bylaws, like, guys break their own shit, man, and if you're influenced, look, if you can influence a bunch of other dudes in a club or a chapter, and you got the majority with you, man, sometimes guys can do and say whatever they want, and that's just the way that it is. But real dudes, real brothers, man, the old timers, like guys like Mike, who you can tell that is taught right, like them guys.
Well, I hung around the old heads on purpose for me, you know what I mean. But my old heads were not like the guys that you're thinking of in the way that you envision it. This is a
Oh,
street
wow.
dude from, you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
his entire life. On top of that, spending 30 years in the penitentiary. On top of that. So yeah, no, it's like
Yeah,
all of
man.
that kind of stuff. Like I was growing up differently in that world. Like I saw it from. I would say the honest truth is I grew up seeing it from the gang side first, then going into the club life.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy too, because I'm 51, but I can still go to North Philly, which is Spanish, South Philly, which is mixed, and then you got North Philly, which is more African American, but all them different areas, man, because I've always built good relationships with people. But and when I was offered to do it, and I got more respect because I didn't turn it down because I thought it was. I knew I couldn't give 100%, man. I was always had my I've been a single dad for a long time, and it's no step my kids, mom. We have no problem, but that was what was important to me. But the one thing about the club, them guys know, like I was always like I've rode out. I've been in situations, and I'm not talking tough where if you're with them guys and something goes on, unfortunately, what do? Like run? Like one time we had a situation like that. I'll tell you that story one time on the phone. But and it's crazy the way it happened.
Yeah, it forces you to deal with that conflict. That's what it's designed for.
I see Pat's dudes rolling. I'm like, yo, he's going right. Where's he going? And I'm right, wheel to wheel. Like, thank God, could have went a whole different day. But that's when you really see like who's who and what's what. And because a lot of guys, the guys who talk at Kingston, man, they're not really about it, man. It's the guys who carry themselves well,
Yeah,
like
if you
Mike
are
and,
about it, you want to kind of keep a low profile and you want to like kind of be quiet a bit, and
yeah, that's
you don't want to be talking about what you're doing or where you're going,
right. You don't want to be open with your shit. Like for me,
Yeah.
even though I'm in the media, I've always kept the things that needed to not be spoken about, not spoken about ever. You know what I mean? And everyone knows that, so that's something that people will genuinely pick up and go, okay, well, we can trust him, and it brings that transparency.
That's what happened to me a couple years back when I was in the question, and guys thought I said something on here that I never said, and I never did.
That happens all the time, dude. That happens.
And I was lied on it, and and it was like me, and I'm talking to a bunch of dudes, and I know them all, and I'm like, my boy's like, well, were you mad? What was I being mad at? These guys are doing what they're supposed to do, man. Like, you're not supposed to be talking about shit, no matter how tight you think you are, people. That's why I like what you just said. Like, you could tell you were taught right, man. Like, even though my guys might have been different, I mean, I had all back. You got to think of the crew I came up around, man. These dudes,
whole different generation, whole different crew type, mentalities are different.
Where you going?
Absolutely.
Where at? Where are you going to pay? Where are you going?
Ridley High School. Or no, Ridley Library.
No, what do you need a passport for?
I'm going to Canada for, I think it's for Ritzi's wedding.
Who's taking it, Paul?
Me and Paul, Andre, and Luca.
Oh, wow. Good for you. When's that?
14th. We're leaving the 13th.
In September? Okay. I didn't know my son's going to Canada. Good for you.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of that, the Canadian winners, Jen says, Canadian winners are a burr. Yeah, I can only imagine. Forget about that. The snow. Yeah.
I know.
And that's what saved me SNS that night.
I was totally listening.
Half them dudes stood up and said, he's been friends with us for a long time, man. There's no way this guy was talking shit. And, I knew I didn't either. And then, I went to a couple funerals. I saw them guys and showed me a lot of love. So, look, you can't. Another thing, too, Kingston, one thing about bikers and being around, you better not have any thin skin, man. You better be,
That's true.
Yeah.
You better have a tough exterior, bro. Because
and same thing goes when you're on here on the internet too.
Right.
Oh, yeah, with the trolls.
Shit. Except the thicker skin is needed because you're in person with these people. You know what I mean? So, but yeah.
Oh, it's crazy raining here. What are you talking about today, Mike? What's your topic?
Oh man, it's a big story that's going on. It's a big story in the media, anyways, of the Pagans rivalry versus the Hells Angels. And so it's out in the news. And so I'm going to cover it and, go basically line for line and word for word and break it down.
Sick.
And what is crazy about what I do is genuinely honest that I do not like pre-read most of the articles. Or pre-watch most of what I'm going to show. I do
So it's
live
all
reaction
natural.
to it 100%. So that
That's dope.
anything that I say, it's a genuine reaction to me going, well, fuck that, whatever, it could be anything.
No,
It could
that's
be any
true.
reaction.
Yeah.
And so at least it's genuine in that moment. I'm not replaying, like rehyping myself, and people can tell that something's off, type thing, yeah.
All I can say about that is this. If you go back to the 90s, a lot of that happened in Philly, what you're talking about.
Right.
If you talk about New York, when them guys went up there, that 73, I know a lot of them guys, man, and they're still good friends of mine today. And, but where I'm at in my life now, I respect everybody, man. I just, since my mom died, I don't know, man. A piece of me, like when you love your mother like that, like it takes something out of you to where I'm not saying I'm more stern or more like I don't know, man.
Something
limited time on
changes.
this earth.
Yeah.
I got to make my time count. So it's just like but them guys are some good dudes, man. They put their life on the line. They wrote their wills out on friggin' napkins, man. Like, I just seen one of them guys not too long ago, man. He did like 3 years. Like, there's some good dudes, man. And it's because they have a brotherhood and they believe in what they believe in, and they stood on it, whether you like it or not. That's just the truth. That was the 90s. I was around for that shit.
That must be
Now
a
what's
nice
going
feeling
on?
being a
I
part
don't
of
know if
something,
it's different. I don't really know what's going on now. I could speak on the 90s and 2000s. Shit was getting serious over here. And like I said, if you were affiliated and you're around these guys, you got to understand that could come towards you too. So just like I said, being a support dude and doing all that, man, for all them years and being around that, like, it's not easy. Like Mike said, you got your radar's got to be up, man. You never know. You could be driving with that support shirt. You got two dudes in a car next to you. Oh, I don't like that. They're all high and they want to hit you off the road, man. I mean, that shit happens.
Yep.
I mean, Johnny Mac, what's up, brother?
People often ask, like, why would you want to put anything that gives you a bigger target already, And for us, a lot of us can't explain it, man. It's a brotherhood that's just unmatched.
No, I tell you, man, I love.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, I know guys from other clubs, and it's, Philly. I don't know where you're at, but when you come from Philly and you've been around a certain club, a lot of them guys do take offense if they ever see you around. But the majority of the guys who've been there the longest, they know that even like NCOM, whatever it's called, NCOM and all that, like these guys meet up. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to talk and discuss. Now, when they talk about all these bikers are so bad and all this stuff that happens, you got organizations with thousands of members and one incident, a couple guys it doesn't really speak for the whole organization. So that's what I don't like either. Every biker's painted as some bad scumbag that, chews tobacco, is dirty, that disrespects women. Like I've never seen any biker around me put his hand on a woman ever.
No, and what's crazy is the bylaws of each and every one of these clubs primarily. I would say pretty much every single one of them that is a real club. For sure, their bylaws are stricter than the actual laws that we deal with on the street. You know what I mean? So it's like, we're not allowed to do dog shit stuff to our people, our women. Like that's a total fucking myth. You know what I mean? That doesn't happen. Not like that.
No, man. And I don't know why they say that. Like they make it like that's, like people are dumb. Like you can't lie and just say that's what happens when I've been around a lot of guys, man. 40 years. I was 10 years old. So say since I was riding 35 years, whatever, 34, whatever, 36, over 30 years. I've never seen one time. I've seen a guy and his old lady. I've seen a guy be too drunk, be disrespectful, and I've seen his brothers grip him up and say, "What the hell are you doing?" You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's a reflection on the whole, on everybody as a whole. I'm sure
I'm gonna show you guys real quick some real biker shit. Do me a favor, Code. Put up that screen real quick.
Where's it at?
At the bottom. This is my music with my buddy OG Yogi. This is off my actual YouTube, so we're allowed to play it. Yeah,
I
they're
like the name of your club too, bro.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Insano. Yeah.
Cutting through the traffic, I be splitting lanes. Rolling with the club till I go insane. I demand respect with these sellers on, man. You ain't down with us, then you can go your own way. You ain't about that life, nigga, fall out. I be ready to heat a nigga out, cause fully dressed, nigga, I don't roll soft. I'ma bring the torch, all I hear is your exhaust. Zoom, zoom, zoom across the state line. California cup holder on the road back. Never hit the next gear till I redline. 110 all the way, passing up one time. I ain't stopping till I see the gas meter low. Blow a blunt, gas it up, then it's time to go. Gotta make it to the spot to see my national. You know that protocol shit, that's how the MCs roll. Blessing on my brother, call him ball bow.
There he is.
Close, man, I never the way you put it down. And the MCs in the world, the ones that's in my town. Prop to them clubs, that's helping the ones that need it now. Step up to the line for the relay. Ain't gon' be no photo finish or a replay. You gon' see me fly my colors on the freeway. By myself or with my brothers rolling freely. Cutting through the traffic, I be splitting lanes. Rolling with the club till I go insane. I demand respect with these sellers on, man. You ain't down with us, then you can go your own way.
Oh
You
shit,
ain't
you
about
got
that
a
life,
pool?
nigga, fall out.
Damn.
I be ready to heat a nigga out, cause fully dressed, nigga, I don't
Looks like
roll
a good
soft.
time.
I'ma bring the
All
torch,
one
I hear
club.
is your exhaust. Bullshit, I'm tired of these fake folks talking about they pay, but they pockets stay broke. The only thing she giving you is a beat though. I see that shit round your neck ain't even real gold. Tell me what they call me when I hit the set. You can find me by the drip, cause the paint wet. I got that fire in my pocket for a safe trip. And keep that pump in my bag for a firm grip. I'ma put a purse on my bike rack. I'ma roll around the track and bring her right back. Then roll up to the track, collect them 30 racks. And hope the homies needy for the real fast. Passing out some turkeys like a Mino Brown.
Got really good flow.
And if you never knew it, bet you know it now. Las Vegas with the Raiders, where I live now.
Wow,
Through the traffic, I be splitting lanes. Rolling with the club till I go insane. I demand respect with these colors on, man. You ain't down with us, then you can go your own way. You ain't about that life, nigga, fall out. I be ready to heat a nigga out, cause fully dressed, nigga, I don't roll soft. I'ma bring the torch, all I hear is your exhaust.
We set a double
Yo, he-
world record that day.
I knew damn well, like, as soon as I heard him from the beginning, I said, this is
Yogi.
California, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's a dope
what's up,
name,
though,
OG
man.
Yogi.
Yep. OG Yogi. Shout out my brother.
You know what I love,
Yogi.
though? I'll be honest, though. If I ever did join the club, I'd want some, like, I like that, man. Black, white, Spanish. I like all that, man. I
Yeah,
think
that's cool.
that's if all these clubs could do that. I know it's hard in California. But see, the only thing with politics, like, in California, it's tough just because of the penitentiary. Like, you know, when you go to jail, man, it's segregated. So, you know, that's got to be a tough thing. You know what I mean? But you got, how is it living where you're at now? Is it a lot different?
100. It's a 180. It's a 180 flip from what I was living for my entire life. 29 years, and then I decided to move over here. It's a 180. It's everything that I didn't know.
Where are you again? Did you say Florida?
No, I'm in Coleman, Alabama.
Alabama. Okay.
Mhm.
You guys have chapters over there too, or you got?
No.
Okay,
No.
I got you.
But I did see one of the questions. Snurk asked, "How is the club, accepting or loving of me, liking me moving?" The truth is, we're in 28 countries. So stuff like that. It's like it doesn't matter where you go, you're covered.
Right.
That's what's up, man. I'll tell you who I like too, man. I don't know. I have a big respect. I like the Red Rum. I like what they do, man. I read a lot about them, like not just the indigenous thing, but they seem like they got a pretty good brotherhood too. I don't know. I could be wrong, but
Oh yeah, no, they from the guys that I've met personally, man, they're
Yeah.
all solid.
yeah, they
Solid.
seem cool, man. The thing is, though, like it really is where he said he's in. Look at Hardwire said he's
Not
in the
true.
middle of nowhere.
That's not true. That's cat. That's cat. And you know it. You've seen all the shit that I post.
I see you riding that damn tractor, right? That lawnmower, that zero turn. I'm like, okay.
I did that yesterday. Yeah. Again, I mean,
how far are you from the coast?
from the coast,
Yeah.
I was just there. It's called Orange Beach and Gulf Shores. And that's all. I'm in northern Alabama. So you have to go all the way south, straight
Wow.
down the state. And so that's about four and a half hours, 5 hours.
Damn,
Yeah. It's
that's
pretty long.
crazy.
But I was
That's
just
crazy.
there. I was there like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, because I don't know. I thought Alabama's a small state, which it might be.
No,
but
it's humongous.
Yeah, is it okay? I mean, I'm in Connecticut, which is like one of the smallest states. So
Right. No, I get you. No, but it's a big state.
yeah,
You know, I mean, it's not as lengthy as like California is or
no,
nothing.
for sure. But if it takes 4 to 5 hours to drive from the border to coast,
yeah.
you
Yeah,
know.
it's about so I got about another hour until I hit the border, so it would be
Oh,
about 6
shit.
hours. It would be about a 6 hour
Sure.
up and down ordeal.
Wow.
How's your winters over there? Are they gonna? Well, you
I haven't
been there. Have you
experienced
been?
it. I haven't
Okay.
experienced it. I've only I do know it gets cold, but it's not like that. It's not, I'm still in the humid, area, right? So it doesn't get that cold, but it does get to like, 30s and stuff like that. It can get below. It can get down to below 30, I mean, not below 0.
Have you been there a year yet or no?
No,
Oh,
I've only been here
obviously not.
I've
You
only been
just
here
said.
2 months.
That's right. That's right. You just said that.
Are
Yeah, isn't that
people
crazy?
friendly, or are they like?
Dude, it's unreal. Like Southern hospitality is not dead. Like
Yeah,
I
it's a
could
real
be
thing. Yeah.
I could be getting out, like barely parking my car, and someone be opening the door and they see that I'm going to be like going in. They'll stand there the entire time while I'm getting out of the car holding the door open. I'm like, well, you don't have to do that.
Nah, yeah. I do it a lot
all the
too.
good
though,
manners you
especially-
ever learned, you got to crank that up like 80%
Yeah.
at least,
Yeah. I've been on some like moving work trips from, Connecticut and New York down to Tennessee, down areas like that, and fucking like just same thing you said, man. Everybody is like totally different and super nice, and
It's
I feel
amazing.
it's a
I
lot
wouldn't want to live anywhere
slower.
else now that I've moved
Yeah.
and have full
You
context.
too,
Yep.
brother.
I would never want to move back. Like
See,
I found my
yeah.
home.
Where I'm at and where I'm basically from, it's so like hustle and bustle and everyone's
Yes,
going,
hustle
everything's
culture.
moving so quick. But what
Exactly. That's what it is. It's a hustle culture, and I was sick of it.
yeah,
If you're not making, back up where I was, if you're not making $7,500 a month, you're just surviving. You're not. You're
Right.
eating ramen.
yeah,
And it's crazy. That's crazy to me, dude. Like you could be making that much money and you're struggling.
mm-hmm.
People making like 3-4 jobs to make it happen. It's so crazy to me. Like
Yeah, it shouldn't be as
way of
hard as
life,
it is
man.
these days,
that's not the way we should be living. I mean, listen, man, I'm all about hard work. Yes, but you need to be able to live your life too.
Yeah, the fact that like it's just everybody is
Sorry, that's my dad. He's finally up.
No, you're all
nice.
good.
It's pretty
He's
late,
funny,
huh?
man.
Code pretty late in the day for
Yeah.
morning.
Could you imagine though, just being in a hospital bed, man?
No.
Like your end of days, you just waiting. You know what I mean? It sucks,
No.
bro.
Yeah.
That's rough.
It really does. But again, man, no pity party. People have it way worse.
Yeah, true, but still, man, that's that's rough, man,
My mom's headstone just came in. I think we ordered it from Africa, man. Beautiful granite.
Wow.
It's like a gray. Yeah, we're getting that done up. That should be done soon. She got a nice spot though. It was real peaceful when I went to the cemetery over there, man. But that's just
Any
rough,
other little
man.
family members there or no?
I got a lot of I have a plot. I already have my own plot over there.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we have
It's
all
good
that
to be
set up.
it's good to be set up that way. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Should be
I have
prepared.
everything set up.
Because
Paid
it's a
for
big
it,
burden.
everything's
It's a
done.
big burden on the family
I was
if
just
you're
gonna
not
say.
set up.
Right,
Now
yeah.
you're only stressing them the fuck out.
Yeah.
Snurk said she loves to visit in Cali, but she could never live there.
I understand. I get
Never
it.
been out west. I want to go to California so bad.
Have you
You know,
seen
I
a
really
change
wanna
in your
do.
pocket, Mike, since you've been there?
What was that?
I mean, I know that the country, the economy is screwed, but could you tell, like, is it a little bit different as far as like,
Oh my God, finances.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's
Property taxes have to be
night
different?
and day, dude. So the property taxes I was paying on my house before I moved here was $12,000 a month, or $12,000 a year.
Wow.
So that's humongous, right? Like,
Connecticut was expensive. You
like
pay,
here, it's like $900. You know what I mean? It's like
Wow.
crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, wow.
And then, but that's like just to give that part context. But also when it comes to like food, resources, all that kind of stuff, dude, I could swear everything's cut down by at least half. So like our gas, for instance, as well, obviously it's, you know, over there we're paying on, you know, $6 a gallon, you know, in certain places. And
What state you come from, bro?
Southern
Cali.
California.
Oh shit. Okay.
You
and
didn't
so
see
when I
that
moved
club?
here, I to fill up my little car, it would be $110 of just gasoline. That same car, I fill it up full. I fill it up full for like $38. You know what I mean? It's like mind blowing.
No.
And then food, like when we go to like the market, everything that we were paying at least double, at least.
It's crazy over here, bro. I mean, I went the other night. My dad wanted steak, 2 pieces of steak, not even giant, bro. Probably like 12 ounce, 10 ounce. It was like $25. I was like,
Mm-hmm. Look, Drezone understands it 100% over there in New York. See, that's what I'm saying. California,
well,
New
where
York,
I'm at
same shit.
it's like $9,500 a year right here now. Where I'm at.
That's crazy to me. Like that anybody's paying that much.
Yeah, things are screwed up, man. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, they are extremely screwed up.
Jeez, I need to find something.
But I swear, man, like since the day I got here, my mind has not changed. It has gone from the very moment I came here, I love it here. Like, why didn't I do this sooner?
That's awesome, bro.
So I'm totally in love with where I'm
Especially
at.
if you plan on having a family one day or whatever, you know what I mean? Like you're still young, or I don't know what your plans are, but that's a good place to do it in.
I have a family, but they're in California. You know what I mean?
Whatever.
So there's that. And then, of course, naturally, am I going to have a family here? Most probably.
I got you.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to be alone for the rest of my life. That's for sure. That's not going to happen.
I'll tell you what, though. I said it, man. I had kids, man. Like I'm helping my daughter a lot with the grandkids, man. I tell you, it's a lot, man. You know, I was mom and dad for a long time. It's a lot of work, but hey, man, God slowed me down for a reason.
Crazy.
He knew where I would have been headed if I didn't have that to slow me down, bro. I would have been we would have probably having different conversations right now, you know. But it's all good, man. You live, you learn, and you keep moving. But the one thing you have to sustain is respect, you know, for yourself and everybody else.
Always.
You know?
That goes for life in general, man. You know, like no matter the organization, no matter the people, it always comes down to respect, and also respecting yourself enough to go, well, the way people treat you is the way that that you allow people to treat you. So it's up to you to respect yourself enough to go lay down boundaries and go, okay, this is my set of boundaries. Everyone has their set of boundaries. It's okay to do. You know?
Yeah. No, 100%. I got to start.
Absolutely. And everyone should respect that. And if not, see, I'm all about just equal energy. That's it. You know what I mean? If you're cool with me, I'm going to be cool back. You know what I mean? But if we're going to have an issue, okay, then we're going to have an issue.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
We can bring it there if you want. Like I'll dance around with you.
Hey, I know a lot. I know my boy, the other dude I know who rides a Harley. He's got one leg too. He would throw down with anybody too, bro. And it's not even just about him having one leg. It's just when you said that, you reminded me of him when you just said that. He's the same
dude,
way.
I don't know if like now it's like what worse could you do to me? You know what I mean? Like you knocking me out and breaking my cheekbone wouldn't even do it. It wouldn't be anywhere close. You know what I mean?
Damn,
like,
man, you really been.
Plus, I seen your threshold for pain, bro. You sat there like a G on that sidewalk.
Well, what's crazy is my pain tolerance, my definition of pain has changed over the course of the last 3.5 years. 100%. Like the way I deal with pain now is so dramatically different. It's very interesting how that worked. I mean,
I feel like you're tougher, or pain tolerance is like.
Yeah, my pain tolerance is higher, I would say, of course, but the way I deal with it, like the way my mind deals and manages it, is very different than it used to be. Yeah, so it's not just like, oh yeah, I can take it. No, I mean, trust me, if I stub my toe, I'm still gonna feel it. You know what I mean?
Mike, you know, a pistol I picked up. The burner, the paintball gun. Did you see that thing?
No.
It's well, obviously, you know, I'm the government, but I don't want to show it on here. But it has a CO2 cartridge, and you can shoot like 20 rounds. But I
Oh, you
was
got a
testing
paintball
it
gun?
yesterday. No, yeah, but it's a pistol. And
Yeah,
they-
yeah.
you-
Those are cool.
You hear that thing, right? I don't know where it went.
I want to get my son a little fucking.
Yo,
I
these
remember
things. Let
I
me
had
tell you
a
something.
Spider Compact 2000 paintball gun way back.
These
in the
little
90s.
balls, they went through a big, thick plastic trash can through both sides, and I shot the tear gas one off in the, into the street. Man, that thing, I would not want to get hit with that in the face.
Hell
I'll
no,
tell you that.
especially when they're CO2 charged like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they go, man. But hopefully when I have court in March, I'm trying to get my record expunged, and hopefully
go.
everything will go right. So, because then I'll be a civilian. Fuck all that shit. You know what I mean? I'm back to life.
Do you have to have X amount of, certain amount of years with nothing on your record, and then it could get expunged, or is it like all different? Like,
I'm sure every one of them are different.
Well,
I'm sure
mine is actually I have to get a whole pardon and all that shit.
Yeah,
man.
you got to get like letters written up.
Non-violent felony though. I've been off paper since 2000, man. I
Oh,
walked.
that's good.
20 months
That's good time.
Yeah,
that's good time.
I haven't had a moving violation, a ticket since 1995.
That was when I was born.
Oh shit, my daughter too, bro. That's right. You're the same age as my daughter.
That's crazy. Well, guys, I gotta split out. I got a show.
Yeah. I'll see you over there, bro. Thank you so much, man.
Massive love and respect to you guys. I appreciate you guys.
Respect,
as
brother.
always. Much love to the chat and everyone.
God
Thanks
bless.
for having me. I'll
Lisa,
see you guys
you
on
can
the flip
reach
side.
out.
Good seeing you, Mike.
Good seeing
you. Yeah, he's cool
Mike's
people,
a good dude, man.
Yeah.
What do you got going on today, Kingston?
Not too much, yo. Right now, it's really super sunny at my house, but it's like pouring. I like when it does that.
Oh, what are you smoking outside? What do you got, a thing covering it?
What? Oh no.
What do you got, a canopy?
Yeah, half of the deck. There's basically, yeah. Well, it's like an actual roof, and then there's some those skylights.
Yeah, Mike's a solid dude, man. He doesn't need me to come up here and show me respect like that, man, and love. That's awesome.
I can't believe what that dude's been through, man.
Yo, he's a cannon, man. I see a lot of, like I said, man, the old timers. I see that in him, man. I see he's very smart for his age, man. He was definitely raised right and taught right in the MC world. Yeah, me too. I like your show too. But yeah, I'm gonna go make my dad something to eat right now, brother. What are you doing later?
I'm about to have a little healthy breakfast, maybe get a workout in and take a walk if it's not gonna be raining. But
if you want to do a game night on Sunday, bro, let me know, man. We'd have some fun.
Yeah, if it's like 8 o'clock or like 8:30, I could do it. But dude, I usually I can't help it. I fall asleep so early on Sunday nights. I'm just so shot.
I can make it for 8 o'clock. I'll call you later.
Yeah,
everybody
good,
here, thank you so much. Yo, this has been a great show. Great conversation with friends. Definitely. Remember, man, it's always better with friends. Stay blessed, not stressed. Let God handle the rest. Just know that you got to love yourself, man. Look in the mirror and say, I love that fucking person. You know why? Because nobody else is going to say that to me. I'm beautiful. I'm the man. I'm the woman. I'm awesome. I am the cream of my crop. Not anybody else's crop. You are the cream of your crop. Don't ever forget
cream of my crap. Nah, have a beautiful day.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you coming by, man. Yeah, have a great weekend, everybody. I'll be going live tomorrow when I go to the event. So I'll be
what time is that?
Some biker stuff. I'll be over there around 2:30.
Sweet. I'll keep
God bless, guys.